Hey guys, we're on day 11 of me being laid off because of the coronavirus. Hope you're all holding in there. I'm starting to lose my mind. So I went ahead and did the Comet wash about 5 times on this car, and you can still see there's stains in the paint from that maple tree. I tried different compounds, different waxes. It's not getting any better. So I'm thinking about doing a single stage red, maybe rattle can flat black. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the paint on the car, or if it's even worth doing anything with the paint. As rare as these cars are getting, you know, sometimes a bad paint job can just wreck a car. So maybe it's just best to leave it alone. Let the next guy worry about it, if there is a next guy. I did detail the engine up. It cleaned up fairly well underneath here. And the plastics look halfway decent. But I still got to figure out how to get this aluminum to shine up better. I'm going to look into different brushes and such. There is a trouble light on for a couple different things. I'm going to change the O2 sensor on it. Maybe there's some kind of solenoid error that comes up, and I think it has something to do with this guy back here under full throttle. The AC slightly charged. It needs fully recharged, but it does kick on the compressor. I did know that, in fact, the AC worked on the car years ago. You can see some of the Comet left behind. The other issue we're working on is the turn signal stock was broken for years and years and years. My buddy said it happened like 2 years after he bought the car. Well, he broke the turn signal stock, and every time he hit a bump, puts turn signals on. The other thing that happened was I accidentally hit this car with 24 volts. We were jump starting it probably about 5 years ago, and we didn't know that he had a booster pack for like a semi truck, and there was a 24 volt selection on there, and we gave her 24 volts. It blew out the headlights instantly, and it didn't hurt the computer. As we drove it around, and it runs fine. However, something happened inside the windshield wiper switch, and it just got stuck on high. There was no way to shut it off without unplugging the motor underneath the dash. So I ordered a new one. It's a new old stock for 70 bucks. It's coming from Texas. It should be here by Tuesday. That way I can put this all back together. Another interesting thing I found out is this was the leather steering wheel option with the leather shift knob, and you can see the little piece of leather it's still on here. This boot got all ripped up, and I was just sitting there and I ripped it off. There's a brand new shifter underneath here. So that's kind of neat. I gotta take it off and scrub it. Need to get a new boot for it too. The other issue we're having is I think we got a mouse nest in the fan motor there. It's definitely vibrating bad, but stereo's good. The speakers are not blown out. It does have this weird old Pioneer disc changer in the back. Now, I don't know if I should leave the factory stereo alone, or if I should pull it out and put a modern system in with Bluetooth or not, because this is going to be probably my daily driver for a little bit. We need other things like a door handle. I heard that's pretty common. I fixed up the package tray in the back. It's actually halfway decent, but I need new back bumper. It was hit. There's a crack in the lens here. I'm not too worried about. you know, it needs a back bumper. The rim, I'm not sure if it's going to be okay or not with this piece missing, but the tire holds there, which kind of sucks because it has brand new tires on it. He put brand new tires on it and parked it. I think the brake line blew a week after he put new tires on it. Now they're all dry rotted. It's been sitting for 11 years. You can see there's still mold on it. Same thing with the rotors. He put all new rotors and calipers on it, and it's all rusted again. So that's probably all gonna have to be replaced. There's a little ding here and needs some filler put in. But like I said, I don't know, should I even touch the paint on it? Just leave it faded and run it as is, and if these things get really hot in 5 or 6 years, you know, maybe it's better I don't touch it. But that's what we got going on. Tomorrow we're gonna work on Elvira. She got some issues with her trunk leaking, so we're gonna repair the trunk and her, get all the carpeting and the lights back on in Elvira, and pretty much sums it up. We got the garage cleaned out and got some yard work done, cleaned out the